Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Radiant Armament update video, bringing it to 2.8. And this update brings a couple guns, including this badass RPG that you see here, along with another gold gun to add to the family, the PPSH-41. So let's just go ahead and get straight into this, guys. Alrighty guys, let's talk about the RPG. It's got a pretty simple draw, it just kind of whips it out, nothing crazy. Super simple. And the first thing I want to talk about this model for the RPG, if you look closely at the mounts, like the optics, they would actually be more on the sides, like the left sides. It doesn't really make sense having it be directly on top like I have it here. I just decided to do it like this because I thought it looked better. I did try a few different ways to make it look better for the side mounts. I just didn't like it, like I said. So this is what it looks like. I'm very happy with it. I mean, yeah, it's just a sweet back-to-back Russian weapons. We got the RPG. We went from the PPSH, so two very old weapons, but I believe the RPG is still very commonly used out there in the world. So it's still kind of a modern weapon, even though it was built and designed long time ago. But yeah, of course, it's pretty sweet. So it's got rockets, obviously, so it's going to be a little bit stronger than your typical grenade or M203 grenade launcher in this add-on. So I'm just going to shoot. It's got a pretty cool sound effect and a sweet reload. I spent a good amount of time on the reload and the sound effects. I think it's looking pretty snazzy, don't you guys think? Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to use, and the explosion effects, like I said, it's a little bit bigger explosion than the other explosions in this add-on already, like the M203 and grenades, like I said. But yeah, super cool. I enjoyed this so much in making this, so let's just keep going. Alrighty guys, the next thing I want to go over with this RPG here is the backblast. Some of you may know that the backblast on this weapon is pretty powerful. Obviously, I decided not to make it as powerful as in reality, because that would be a little ridiculous having it just completely one-tap everything that's behind you. But yeah, here, let me go ahead and shoot it in third person like this, just so you can see what it looks like. It looks pretty sweet. Again, I spent a good amount of time on all these animations and whatnot. The third person reload animation could be better, but I mean, the player model, I mean, you don't have joints, so it's really hard to yeah, your arms kind of get detached in third person, but I mean, it's okay. It passes, in my opinion. But yeah, as you guys have seen, the backblast there, it actually causes damage. Sorry, I'm in the free cam right now, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. Trying to control here. But yeah, so if I go ahead and just shoot this with the zombie behind me here, it should blow up his head if I angle it properly, as you can see. So it's gonna do damage to any player, any entity, anything that's behind you, really. It's just going to cause damage like that, and it may kill them and it may not, you know what I mean? It just depends how close they are and how much health the entity has, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just thought that was a really cool feature, to have actual backblast, like the reality. Like I said, it would be a lot crazier if it was realistic, but it's Minecraft, so it's got to keep it kind of simple, just to make it more fun, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, I thought I would just showcase the projectile itself. So if I go ahead and shoot it, it goes a lot further than any other explosive in this game. So the M203 shells, they don't have a very good, you have to aim super high to get them to go a good distance, but this, obviously, it's rocket powered, so you don't have to aim nearly as high, but it does have fall off, you know what I mean? It's if I aim right here, it's gonna go in the water most likely. Okay, I hit it right on the shore. But as you can see, it looks pretty cool as it's flying. It's got that cool, what do you call it, bloom from the flame of the rocket. I don't think that actually happens on RPGs, you wouldn't be able to see that. But whatever, I just went for a personal preference here, and I took inspiration from Battlefield 3, I think, or 4, one of those. The animations, they have a similar animation to this, and how the rocket looks, I kind of copied what they did, just going based off visual descriptions, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just looking at like videos of people playing to see what it looked like, because I'm a big fan of Battlefield, so I wanted to try and recreate that RPG as close as I could. And you know, I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, it gets the job done though. I'm very happy with everything about this right now, and it's just so satisfying to use, guys. I can't wait to see your guys' reactions and playing it. Yes. Another really cool feature with these projectiles, guys, is like the sound effects it causes as it's like going through the sky. I just think it's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and shoot one and try and follow it with my cheat on. Which is pretty cool, as you can see. Doesn't it sound like a rocket? It's pretty cool in my opinion. Yes, I'm so happy with how it turned out. I keep just blasting things with it. Like, I can't get enough of it. Like, I spent like hours just blowing stuff up because I thought it was so fun, you know what I'm saying? And another really cool feature with this, I changed all water impacts because I noticed that there was a lot of frames being dropped with water impacts, like whether it's any bullet, like any gun, you know what I'm saying? So like if I pull out the PPSH, some of you are probably experiencing like frame rate drops as you're shooting. So I've completely fixed that. So that's not going to cause any issues like blasting the water as much as you want. Like, there's not going to be any lag or any frame drops. As you can see, I'm just completely fine blasting the water here with the PPSH. And yeah, it's just great. And I love the water impact of the RPG. And I added like all those, like, you see those like little extra ripples? I also did that to all the other explosions. I think it just adds so much more, like, you know what I mean? Just those little droplets coming off from like the water spout, you know what I mean? And if you listen closely, I'm just gonna shut up for a second so you guys can hear like the sound effects of like the ripples and the bubbles that are created from the explosion. So let me go ahead and shoot and just stop talking. Could you guys hear that? I mean, I can clearly hear it in my game, so maybe in video you guys won't be able to hear it as well. But you're just gonna have to check it out for yourselves because it's really cool. I spent a good amount of time revamping all water stuff. It's just so worth it, though. You know what I mean? I think that looks so cool, and it's just more violent too. You know, like it's not like the normal explosions. You know. So if I go ahead and spawn in some zombies here, let me just reload really quick. It's not like a super crazy like blast radius or anything, but it's just, yeah. Oh, I hit the zombie directly, so it didn't hit the water. That's my bad. Here we go. See, I didn't like hit perfectly there, and it didn't blow any of them up. You see what I'm saying? So it's just kind of random on how it happens, like how much health they have and how close they are. Yeah, as you can see, it's just so fun to play with. I'm so satisfied. Alrighty guys, we're not done with the RPG just yet. And as you might assume, just like all the other M203 shells and grenades, I went ahead and added all sorts of different types of rockets. So of course you got the incendiary rocket, you got the smoke rocket, you got the dirty rocket, and you got the confetti rocket, and of course the OG, the HE rocket, which is just high explosive. And it's so awesome. I love all of them, and of course I made them 3D in your hand. They kind of look like little spaceships, like for the dirty and the confetti. As you can see, they look pretty cool. I dig it, and of course I have 3D drops, you know. And I was thinking about making it so you could like throw these like a football or something, you know. I decided against it because, you know, in reality you would have to like activate these somehow and not just throw them, or maybe I think if you just threw it really hard enough it would still explode. So don't quote me on that, but I don't know. But yeah, I made it so you can't do that, and they don't explode or anything if you like punch an entity. I didn't think that was a good call. But yeah, super cool. So it works the same way as any other M203 shell. But I made it so you can't, like, I did some research on this. I was like, can you actually take out the RPG rocket once it's loaded? And from what I saw on the internet, like Googling, it is possible, but it's extremely dangerous and not recommended to remove the rocket once it's in there. Like, once it's in there, it's like prime technically. Or there might be some safety features that you have to do. I don't know, but everything I saw, it said do not remove the rocket, pretty much, because you'll probably blow up. So you have to shoot like whatever is loaded to be able to load the next rocket, as you can see. So I've got the the confetti one loaded now, and it's just, you know, it's just another rocket type, and they're not super crazy. Like they don't do anything super crazy. They're just another form of the M203 shells. And I did revamp the confetti explosions, as you saw. You see those like little swiggly bits? I made it, yeah, a little bit more swigglies fall down along with the paper. I just thought it was a nice little touch. Completely unnecessary, but I still liked it, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and remove that one and put the dirty one next, because I think the dirty one's the coolest in my opinion. It looks so cool too, like, I don't know, in my opinion they look cool. I don't know. Yeah, and the tip glows, of course, just like the grenades and whatnot. And if I go ahead and shoot it, it's just a little bit more violent. Like there's more things that spawn, like those little droplets. As you can see, it's pretty cool. And if those droplets land in the water, they actually cause water ripples as well, like as you've seen. It's so cool. Sorry guys, I had to clear my throat there, but as you can see, it's just another form of the M203 shells, you know what I'm saying? So nothing super crazy, but you know, more variety in gameplay, you know what I'm saying? It's all about all that fun stuff, and just being able to see those different colored rockets loaded, I think is a really cool feature regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're not like super crazy in what they do, you know, they're just another form of the M203s. But it's another rocket, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's just so cool in my opinion. Yeah, I dig it for sure. See, like they're not super. I thought about like making them bigger or something, but hold on, let me go ahead and grab a crafting table really quick, because these rockets are all craftable. So if I go and put myself in survival and just scroll down to the bottom here, you'll see, I mean, they're nothing super crazy to craft, you know what I'm saying? So they're just super simple, very similar to the shells, as you can see, or the grenades, you know? They're just another form with more gunpowder and more iron. That's kind of what's going on here, you know what I'm saying? It's just another form. Yeah, it's super cool. Before we continue, guys, I thought I would at least blow up some zombies really quick, because why not, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, it's pretty powerful. It doesn't have to be direct impacts with the RPG, you know what I'm saying? And I've also went ahead and reduced like how much gore that spawns from like explosions from the zombies, because you know something's going on with Minecraft updates where particles keep getting less and less performant. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't think it's anything with me, because these particles didn't used to lag as bad back in the day, but yeah, now I think it's just because the game's getting larger or something, so it's, I don't know. Also guys, like I forgot to mention, if you use like any of the other like alternate rockets, it will still do some decent like splash damage, like, because you know they're freaking rockets, right? So they should still do excess like splash radius, but they also will like remove the limbs. Like, so if I hit him in the arm or in the chest or something like that, or in the leg, it's gonna remove that and send him flying backwards if I hit it correctly. Did I hit him? No, I hit him in the arm apparently. But it's still pretty cool. But yeah, so if I hit him in the chest, it should send him backwards. There we go. Oh, he's sitting down. Not sure why that happened. But as you can see, it's just another fun way to kill the zombies, you know what I'm saying? And we'll do that with any of the other variants that don't just immediately make the zombies explode. Alrighty guys, last but not least is the golden PP. Doesn't this look freaking awesome? This is probably my favorite gun I've ever made, honestly, the PPSH. And just having it in the gold variant just makes it 10x better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm such a fan of the PP. Like, it's so sick. And yeah, of course, it's just another gold variant. You know, it's not going to do anything crazy. It just does all the gold things. And of course, I made golden drum magazines for it, and it's the only gun to have that, and that's just because I just freaking loved how it looked to have the whole thing be golden rather than, you know, having the magazine not be golden. I just think that looks so freaking sick. Doesn't that look sick? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tooting my own horn, but I think it looks so awesome. And of course the drop looks really cool. I love the drop so much. Let me just go into spectator really quick. Yeah, I'm just I'm so happy with how the gold stuff looks, you know what I'm saying? And of course the magazine, when you hold it, is also golden, has that like golden glow, you know? And of course if I drop it, it also has the golden glow. It's super cool. And of course the RPG, I forgot to show you guys the RPG. That's what it looks like when it's dropped. Nothing super crazy, but yeah, just more goodness, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy 2.8. Spent a good amount of time on the RPG and the golden PPSH. It's just so cool. And Raw Survival, guys, always work on Raw Survival. Expect another video from that coming pretty soon. And probably not this month, but for sure next month. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. It's just always a grind, you know. And there is actually another add-on I've been working on the side. It's going to be called Ultimate Blasters, and it's for the marketplace. So be on the lookout. It's going to be released either this month or next. I'm going to make a video about it, obviously, and it's just a really cool machine, like a highly interactive machine. Like laboratory like scenario, and you build blasters, and there's all sorts of different type of elements that you can put to upgrade your blasters, you know, like ice, fire, things like that. It's so cool, and I can't wait to make a video about it. I've been sitting on it for so long, like I've been working on it, and I'm so excited to showcase it like once that day comes. And we're very close, guys. Either this month or next, that will be dropping on the marketplace. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and of course the video I'll release talking about it. Anyways, guys, I love you. I'll see you next time. Peace.